Welcome to Much Music.
Thank you.
You've done one show in Canada so far on the 7th Star Tour, which was April the 1st, April Fool's Day, in Montreal, along with Wasp. This seems to be a fairly good double bill. Blackie Lawless was in yesterday with Erica M on the Power Hour. He's saying it was a great pairing, Black Sabbath, together with Wasp.
It's been great, it really has. The old bill's been real tremendous, yeah. We've done some dates as well. We had Anthrax on with us, and there was a 3 billion on some of them. But now we're back to 2, and it's real good. It's real good with the 2 billion.
That's great. The last time I talked to anybody from Black Sabbath was...
Me.
No, it wasn't. It was Geezer and Ian Gillan back in the days when Ian took over after Ronnie left, after I guess Ozzy had left, and it's been that long now between that album, which gave us the Zero the Hero video, and the 7th Star, which to me is a long period of time. What was going on in there?
In between that period, we dabbled with various ideas of putting the original Sabbath back together again with Ozzy, and we had a meeting with Ozzy. And we said we'd put the band back together at a particular point, a year at a time from when we met, you see. And then this Live Aid thing came up in between, and we'd done that. And then we decided we'd have the meeting again, and we decided we wasn't going to put the original band back together again.
Really? Yeah. Because when I saw you together at Live Aid, I thought, this is it. I mean, we saw somewhat of a Led Zeppelin reunion as well, as much as you could put it back together. But the Black Sabbath reunion, to me, seemed to say, you know, this... It was similar to what we saw with Deep Purple, but there was just a little something more there. You know, it looked like it could work again.
Well, it could have worked again, I think, but it wasn't the right time for us, and I think our feelings with each other now, everybody's been running their own projects, so I think they were much more concerned with getting on with their own thing now.
Right. Now, you're the only original member of the band left now. Do you feel like you're kind of, if you will, carrying the cross yourself?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like it this way, actually. We can get it much more organised now, and when there's 4 members in the band, and everybody's got equal decisions, or 5 members, or whatever, it gets too confused, you know. If you want to say, we want to arrange to have a meeting at a certain date, everybody's going, well, I can't make it today, and the other one says, well, I can, well, I can't. When there's one of you, you just get there and do it and sort all the problems out there and then, you know.
And when are the other people more or less hired hands then?
Well, they're part of the band now, but you know,
they have to listen to you a little more than, say, Geezer would.
No, I'll make the decisions in the band. Yeah.
Right. Well, I was wondering, why keep the name Black Sabbath if the band is why not call it Tony Iommi?
Well, I was originated with Black Sabbath, so I don't see why not. I feel Black Sabbath has a lot more to offer than we ever have in the past, and that's what I want to do, and just keep on and give whatever we can as Black Sabbath.
Right. It's the legend of the band itself as opposed to the form. See, for me, Led Zeppelin was the 4 people who were in Led Zeppelin, and it wouldn't work. But Black Sabbath has been a band who have managed to be able to transcend people coming and going within the band, while sort of the legend of the name lives on.
Yeah, you see, the problem with that with us is that we've had people in the band that's been named people, and the last ones with Ian Gillan, we had Bev Bevan with us. We've had, you name it, we've had them. And I wanted this time people who are unknown, who are equally, if not better, than the original people, you know. And this is what we've got here, and I love it.
I think it shows in the new LP. We'd like to play a track off of that coming up soon, but do you have fond memories of every incarnation of Black Sabbath?
No.
No?
Of the original Black Sabbath?
No, just every incarnation that's gone by. I mean, certainly you must have memories from each one.
Oh, you do.
Because it's almost like you've gone through 4 or 5 bands now.
Yes, you can't help it. The Ian Gillan period seemed like it didn't exist. It was that quick. It was here and gone, you know.
I particularly like the Dio period.
I did, yeah.
Is that a good one for you?
That was, yeah. In fact, this period now is very similar. It's better now, but it is that same sort of feeling.
Well, why don't we take a quick trip back in time, if we could, to about 4 years ago, and play something from the days when Ronnie James Dio was lead singer with Black Sabbath. Okay. How about that? All right, here's Neon Nights. Ronnie James Dio was lead singer of Black Sabbath, Neon Nights.
Yep.
So those days were good ones for you, were they?
That was a good period, that time, yeah. Real good.
Something happened to you recently which made all the news wires across the country. It was carried by the American press, which means that it's gone around the world now, and everybody and his brother will be reporting on it. And that's the fact that you were supposed to, on Good Friday, which was just last Friday, play Glen Falls, New York. And apparently religious leaders throughout the town had been picketing the Civic Center, or whatever, the mayor's office, saying, we don't want Black Sabbath in here on Good Friday because we feel it's sacrilegious. Consequently, for one reason or another, the concert was canceled. What do you think of that whole situation?
I think it's silly, really, personally, but, you know, you always get these sort of things that crop up, either on Good Friday or any kind of religious day, you know, they'll always protest about it.
I mean, do you particularly consider it to be sacrilegious for a band called Black Sabbath to play on a religious holiday?
No. No, do the kids think that?
I don't think that the fans of the band think that. It's interesting, though, the way that some people who probably know nothing about it
Well, that's right.
take offense to it.
That's right.
Have you been running into that for the last 15 years?
Yes. Yes, we've had that ever since day one of people trying to ban us from, you name it, we've been banned from it. On the radio, TV, functions, just anything to do with playing in towns or on special days or just all the time.
Well, tell us about yourself. I mean, do you have goat's heads sitting in pots boiling on your stoves? And have you...
No, they're off stage with them after that. No.
You get skulls laying about the house or pentangles drawn in the middle of your floor?
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, but you seem to be a normal guy. I don't think that there's any sort of satanic... Oh, yes, yeah. Well, the other one is well hidden. It is.
Pardon? This is live, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Glad you said arms. Another situation that recently happened was that Glenn Hughes was lead singer of the band when you did the Seventh Star LP.
Right.
For me, I mean, he sounded great on the LP, but suddenly we heard that it was almost like right after the Glen Falls incident that suddenly Glenn Hughes is off the tour and you have a new lead singer by the name of Ray Gillen, a guy from New Jersey, who I have never heard of before. What happened with Glenn and how come Ray's back in there? Or Ray's in now?
Well, Ray's in there, yeah. Well, Glen Falls, Mike, boo-boo. It just wasn't working with Glenn. Record-wise, it was fine. It worked good, but then again, Glenn had a long time, a period to be able to sing on the album. He could rest his voice and then, you know, sing the tracks as we went on. But when he got on stage, his voice just went.
Right.
And I think he got a lot of stage fright too. He hadn't been on stage for like 4 years, you know. And
perhaps he said 4 years, finally I'm on the road again, Yahoo, and maybe over
yeah, I think he just couldn't handle it at all.
You've known him for what, 15 years?
Yeah, a long time. I've known him for a long time.
Did you have faith in him to take him on the road?
Well, obviously we had faith in him to take him with us, to even use him on the album, because a lot of people were saying it's never going to work, it's never going to work. And we got as far as the album, that worked. Mm-hmm. And so we thought, yeah, let's try it, take him on the road. If it'll work, great.
It's a shame when something like that happens in mid-stroke, but I guess...
It is. It was most unfortunate, but it did happen, and now to me the band is far better, and there's no problems in the band now. Things running really smooth and sounds really good.
Great. Well, we hope that this lineup stays together for the next LP, so we can hear the results of it on record.
Definitely will stay together.
Thanks a lot for dropping by and chatting with us. Before you go, we have a little present here, a little cursory Much Music T-shirt.
Oh, smash it.
Wear it in terrible health. No, wear it in good health, actually. It's a nice New York one. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be in the true image of Black Sabbath.
I'd have put one of those on before, did you give me
This is a nice sweatshirt that you have here from New York.
I stole this as well.
Well, we won't.
Didn't really. I'm joking.
We have a spotlight coming up with Weird Al Yankovic, but to take us out, why don't we have a track from Seventh Star?
Okay.
Okay, this is No Stranger to Love. This is Black Sabbath.